Hello everyone. Welcome back to Jess Plays Mr. Saitou. We are poised to go on our adventure with our friend Brandon. First we're gonna check out this, this street here. This, shopping area in Ekimae. Which reminds me of, what was it, last summer? Last summer, Nate and I were in Osaka for a few days, and, we're walking through, Shinsaibashi or something, and Nate suddenly just goes, Shoten guy. Is that something? And I was like, yeah, it means shopping street. And he's like, hell yeah! And it's so fun, because, when you're learning languages and stuff, that happens sometimes, where you're like, wait a minute, I know this thing! I can say this! So, it's always a good time. Hanky's Bakery. Fresh, wholesome baked goods made from scratch. This place is closed to the public on Tuesdays. I think that's the day they make and deliver baked goods to retail stores. Retail store baked goods. God, this is very Japan. Saitou Accessories, the accessory store for sharp Saitous. Looks like they're closed right now. Alright, I can't do anything here, man. Jeez. Saitou Mart. Everything you need to get through your long days. Hello, friends! Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, can I at least go to the konbini? Welcome to Saitou Mart! One time, my friend Patrick was visiting, and he sprained his ankle, and we were like, ah, crap, we gotta figure out some way of, getting him, to get the swelling down on his ankle. And at the time, I was living in my old place, which was literally, just a little box. And, so I left him on my floor, and I went up to the konbini, and I couldn't get, cooler bag thing, one of those cooler bags. So instead, what I ended up doing was I took a bunch of rolls that I had bought at Costco and had frozen, and I took them out and I bought tape at the konbini and I just taped them to his leg. It was amazing. An assortment of frozen treats. Ooh, matcha chocolate chip ice cream in a Saitou cone. That sounds really good. These Saitou shapes frozen cakes are very popular right now. I'm not interested in this. Notebooks, long day planners, and other office supplies. Supplies that are convenient. Convenient supplies. I think Subparto ate all the glue. I'm not buying more. These supplies remind me of work. Ah, I love this soda. It comes with a glass marble. Oh, ramune. Not for eating. Welcome to Saitou Mart. Can I interest you in today's sale item? Hand sanitizer wipes are 50% off. I do want them. Do you have to buy them with money? Well, yes. That's too bad. Unless you happen to have anything decaying hunks of tree trunk chunks. I'd certainly trade for that. But we don't usually see those around here. Noted. Do you like Saitou sticks? You know, those corn chips that have the stripes like llama worms? Or do you find them offensive? What? No, why would I find them offensive? Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. Because I love corn. I mean, you could make a Saitou stick, out of an umaibo, probably. The one made with Dumpus cacao is really good. Ooh! Intercave candy bats. Candy bats. Candy bars. I said bats. There's from Boston or something. I'm not interested in this. Shimeji soda, made with love and spores. Saitou brand instant noodles were developed by a Saitou. Saitou brand curry is pretty good, but it has a little too much sodium. Oh yeah, man. so this side is the same. Okay. Here's the copy machine. Slash also where you get your, tickets and stuff when you gotta buy tickets and stuff. Why is half and half so good? An assortment of cold beverages. Bento! Saitou Mart Bento. Healthy meal on the go for a busy Saitou. I don't like being on a diet. There's so many kinds of canned coffee. We source only the purest tea and dirt to create our beverages. The Midnight Tea Shop has some pretty good bottled teas. So, the Midnight Tea Shop is a play on afternoon tea, which was Sophie's favorite type of lemon tea. Saitou Sweat is a weird name for a sports drink. Gross! So, I actually don't mind Pocari Sweat. Pocari Sweat and Aquarius taste the same to me. I'm not crazy about either of them, but they're alright. when I'm dehydrated, I don't care. Know what I mean? So, I apologize, but like this is kind of the joy of playing this kind of game. Llama Mine 5, the energy of 1,000 Saitous. I guess it's Llama-mine, because it instead of vitamin. Vitamin V. Decavitamin. Deca-V. Is that what it's called? I don't remember. It's been a long time. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. The storage room is a bit infested right now. You know, with the mini-mori migration and all. They're everywhere. Oops, no turning back now. We already opened the door. Wait, no, we can turn back. It's really dark. There's gotta be a light switch around here somewhere. Brandon, where are you going? Oof. Oh wait, I think I found it. It's okay, Mr. Saitou. The mini-modi migration is normal and natural. They always come through here this time of year. Mini-modi 8 is natural. Whoa, would you look at the size of that mini-modi? Brandon, we are getting out of here right now! Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, bye. Mini-modi 8. I kinda think for that. An achievement. I told you not to go in there. I'm sorry, Mr. Saitou. It's okay. Let's just get back on track. Yay! Thank you! Today only, hand sanitizer wipes are 50% off at Saitou Mart. Hand sanitizer wipes, are those supposed to be like those like Gatsby wipes? Like when you're sweaty? Whoa! Okay. My map says the gemstone caverns are behind that middle door up ahead. Okay, we're not gonna go through there yet. We're going to the Eki. This leads to the Saitou commuter trains. Best to steer clear for now. I don't want anyone seeing me skipping work. Okay. Never mind then. Guess we're not going to the Eki. It's locked. Like, look at this gorgeous pixel art. Like, come on, man. A pedestal with a mini-mori shaped light. Okay. Hey, friend. Archeoloto. Why, hello there, friends. I wasn't expecting customers so soon. Are you a donut salesman? No, I'm an archaeologist. Oh. You can call me Archeoloto. 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 I used to work for Saitou Corp many years ago, but I left. To study the secrets of the ancient world. Secrets? My passion is researching Minimori. Making that face when I say Minimori is a very common reaction for a Saitou. I'm making a face? Yes, that face. And therein lies the biggest goal. To show the rest of the Saitou world that Minimori aren't pests. They're brilliant, beautiful beings full of mystery and wonder. I see. You know, they say that Minimori have a transformative power. Spend enough time with them and you'll learn more about yourself, about life, about inner length and inner strength. We need a place where Saitous and Minimoris can all hang out together. And that's why I purchased this plot of land. I'm going to start a Minimori cafe. That's a great idea! That is a terrible idea. The only problem is I need more Minimori. I specifically chose this plot because if you look around, you'll see that it's also an old Minimori meeting ground. Ooh. The only problem is that none of the Minimori are meeting here. Anyways, what brings you two here? We're on an adventure. I'm looking for the flooded gemstone caverns. It's been my lifelong dream to go there. My map says it's behind that middle door up there, but all the doors are locked. Locked, you say? Well, I don't have a key that opens the middle door, but I do have a key that opens the door on the right. I'll tell you what, let's help each other out. I'll give you this key, and you can use it to explore. Legend has it, if enough live Minimori sit upon the meeting stones, a path will be opened. Maybe, just maybe, if you bring enough live Minimori to sit upon these pedestals, the path to your caverns will open. Ah! And then I'll be able to start my Minimori cafe here. Oh, I have so many plans. How are we supposed to bring live Minimori here? That's a good question. I can do it. I'm a Minimori whisperer. Should we try to talk to the Minimori we found at Saitou Mart? Nah, those guys were migrators, so they'll probably be gone by now. But no worries. I bet there'll be plenty of them inside this cave system. Well then, I guess you're all set. Here's the key to get you started on your quest. You receive the Archaeolotos key. Archaeolotos key, alright. This door. Can we open this yet or no? Maybe they all opened this, and that's got the key to the final room. Saitou 1, huh? Are those golf balls? Has someone been playing golf here? It's a puzzle. Wow, Mr. Saitou, you're good at golf. Well, kid, what can I say? Okay. Locked door. We're on an adventure! Just be careful over there. Yes, Mr. Saitou. Whoa! There's a lot of Minimori here. Wait. Don't worry, Mr. Saitou. They're not real. They're made of stone. Ugh. I guess these aren't the right Minimori. How come? Archaeoloto said if enough live Minimori sit upon the meeting stones... These are definitely not live. Wait. This must be some kind of puzzle. I love puzzles. Are you okay with picking up stone Minimori, okay, Mr. Saitou? I suppose so. Can you pick it up? I can't. It feels like it's stuck to the ground somehow. 4. Okay. Llama worm. It is I, undefined. I am communicating to you across the void through mathematics. Wait, is this a calculator? Ooh, ask him if he knows anything about this puzzle. This puzzle? I made this puzzle! And you're in luck. I literally just finished wiring everything together, so you can pick up those stone Minimori now. What if we get stuck? Are you already asking for a hint? Before the puzzle has even begun? Yes. It's really not a difficult puzzle. I'd like a hint. Okay, fine. I'm getting us a hint, Mr. Saitou. Here is your hint. This cave is a bit strange, don't you think? Perhaps that is why the Minimori gather here. They're drawn to odd things. Stone key! Progress! Hey, Mr. Saitou. What's your job? I work at Saitou Corp, making buttons for the underground tunnels. I see. Are you afraid of your boss? Why would you ask that? You just seemed really worried earlier. Oh. Well, I'm not so much afraid of my boss. It's more that I don't want to let everyone down. We all have to do our part, and if I come up short, then someone else has to pick up my slack. Anyway, let's go see what door this key opens. Okay. Ah, they're articulating exactly why Japanese people don't take time off. Meanwhile, I, a foreigner, have a much easier time. Look, Mr. Saitou, it's a Minimori! Hello, friend! Hello, friend! Would you like to come with us to sit on a stone? Are they supposed to talk back? Usually. Why isn't this one responding to you? I think these Minimori speak a different language or something. I don't know if my Minimori whispering ability will work. Oh, I know. You could carry him. Are you kidding me? No, I most certainly could not. You're a strong llama worm, and I can tell he's gonna let you pick him up. He likes you. Ah! Ah! Mr. Saitou? Mr. Saitou, are you okay? Minimori. Oh, that's right. You're afraid of Minimori. I'm sorry. It's okay. Well, I guess there's not much we can do then. We gave it our best shot, and that's what matters. To be honest, I probably don't deserve to see the gemstone caverns after what I did. You see, Morizora told me that I needed to stay in my cave for a while. But I disobeyed him. I snuck out. I really tried to stay where I was supposed to be. I tried really hard. But so much time had gone by, and I just got to thinking, maybe at this rate I'll live my whole life and never see the flooded gemstone caverns. Why did Morizora want you to stay in your cave? Some parts of me just don't work right. On the inside. You know how it is. Oh. So I thought maybe I could sneak out. Just this once. I'd be back in time for dinner. Back before Grandma missed me. Oh well. I'm sure I could find some nice books about the caverns that I've never read before. Mr. Saitou, even though we didn't hang out all that long today, I still had fun. Thank you. Wait. Oh my gosh! You're doing it, Mr. Saitou! You're so amazing! You already found a mini-mori. That's fantastic! Curious to see what happens if you can manage to place a mini-mori on each pedestal. Sure. Remarkable! You placed the mini-mori. And the treasure chest down there opened. Found the silver key. Alright, so the keys are consumable. Once you open the doors, they go away. Okay. Llama worm, a design undefined. I am once again communicating to you across the void through mathematics. Hear me, llama worm. If you want to pass beyond this door, you must first think like a mini-mori. What is that even supposed to mean? You don't remember my last hint? What hint? You practically begged me for a hint on my last puzzle. What's he talking about, Mr. Saitou? Fine! I'll give you another hint. We're getting another hint, Mr. Saitou. Here is your hint. This cave is a bit strange, don't you think? Perhaps that is why the mini-mori gather here. They're drawn to odd things. You gave us that hint last time. Well, that's because it still applies. Oh. Think like a mini-mori. Then, approach the door and test your theory. I shall make you a path. Whoa. Three, 3, 5, 1, 1. Okay. 1, 3, 3. Oh, right, shit. Okay, hold on. Do I have to also come back? Two, 2, 1, 4, 1, 3, 5. I see. Maybe I need to go. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Ah! What is it? Do you know where we are? No? This is the entrance to the Kinoko Matsuri Club! Can you hear the music from inside? Sort of? Lil Buds has performed here before with no holds barred! Lil Buds is my favorite music artist. I see. His music really speaks to me. So, you're saying that you want to go inside? Mr. Saitou, you can't just go inside. You have to look sharp. Is that a requirement? Well, not technically, but you want to look sharp there. Also, it's invite only. So unless we go in disguised and sneak inside, then we're probably not going to get in anytime soon. Ah well, someday. Kinoko Matsuri Club. Okay. Excuse me, can you move? I'm too tired to move. Too tired. Do you want some coffee? What? No, roots don't drink coffee. Do you want a 10-hour energy drink? You have a 10-hour energy drink? You're allowed to drink that stuff? No, it was more of a hypothetical question. I don't want to move. Root shoots grow all over the place and impede the flow of Saitou traffic. Excuse me. I bet all you do all day is dig around in the dirt like a dumpus. It's okay, Mr. Saitou. We'll come back later. This guy has an attitude problem. It's not my fault. A Megamori took over my favorite sleeping place. If he leaves for good, I'll go back. Meep. Meep. This is the entrance to the Kinoko Matsuri Club. This is the entrance to the Kinoko Matsuri Club. I don't know why two of us had to be here to tell you that, but... Alright, so these are the footprints. These are weird-looking footprints. Yeah, they're a Megamori. Oh, finally a visitor. Did you know that I have at least 10 feet and I'm growing new ones all the time? I didn't know that. Did you know that? You shouldn't eat holiday-scented candles, even if you really want to? I don't know what that is, but my feet tell me all sorts of interesting things. Like what? Can you guess what a Minimori's favorite snack is? Cake! Close. Candy. Getting warmer. Chocolate? Warmer, warmer. Chocolate cake? You're so close, but no, the answer is... Linolidoraplerifol PGDonium chloride phosphate. Of course. What? How is that like chocolate cake? Chocolate cake? Oh, I thought you said soap. Their favorite snack is actually hand sanitizer wipes, which have this chemical. I see. Lamaware, it is I, Undefined. You must really like math a lot. Well, yes, of course, math is beautiful. Now, please, I have a very important message, so listen closely. In a room full of Minimori, there is one thing you must do in order to avoid certain death. No, wait, not certain death. Certain math! What's he talking about, Mr. Saitou? I don't know. If you want to survive certain math, you must solve the following riddle. What has a head but no... Oh, no, no, no. What has a bzzz, never bzzz, bzzz, math? Simple mathematics. Are you still there? I wonder what happened. I'm sorry, I spilled lemon lime soda all over my wires. I have to go clean this up. What about our clue to avoid certain math death? Yeah. Think like a Minimori. Oh my gosh! Don't worry, Mr. Saitou. I believe in you. Pick up the Mega Mori? Yes. Magnificent find. Magnificent! Where are we putting him? Man, Mr. Saitou's strong. Alright, let's finish everything on this side before we go the other way. So, I'm gonna have to go back and get hand sanitizers. Ah! Don't worry, Mr. Saitou. He appears to be friendly. I'm not strong enough. You don't have to carry him, but I want to find out why he's here. Okay. Wait, are those his footprints? Ha! He must have such cute little feet. Feet. Excuse me, sir. Why are you blocking this waterfall? I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm so hungry that I got stuck. I do unpredictable things when I'm hungry. I understand completely. One time, I was so hungry that I tried to eat holiday-scented candles. That was the day that I learned holiday-scented candles are made of wax, and wax tastes great. Huh? Please feed me if you can. Alright, come on, kiddo, we gotta go back and buy some food for this guy. Compass rock. Oh, it's Brandon. Oh, hey guys. What are you doing out here? Collecting rocks. Farmer's cleaning his hut today, so he made us leave. So we're collecting rocks. Stop saying that. What kind of rocks? Rocks we can use as tokens. For our next wizardry, the rallying game. You remember wizardry, right, Brandon? It's that game where I beat you by, like, 200 life. Brandon lets you win. What are you, some kind of dumpus? I always beat Brandon. He let you win. Anyways, we don't have much time to do this. Just north of the room you came from, a Gigamori is blocking the waterfall. Who knows when he'll leave and this place will be flooded again. Alright. We gotta go back to the Combini. To the Combini, let's go, yeah. It's 50% off Wipes Day. Welcome to Saitou Mart. Can I interest you in today's sale item? Hand sanitizer wipes are 50% off. You can pay me in money or in decaying hunks of tree trunk chunks. Okay, I guess I need decaying tree trunk chunks in order to pay for this. Why do I not have money? I don't know why I even asked that. I don't know. I know why. I know why. You're working all day, in and out all the time, you still don't have money? It's called being a wage slave, baby. Ooh, it's another one! These Minimori must really love you, Mr. Saitou. Nah. Come on, buddy. I hope you can find lots of Minimori. I forgot to ask you to assess our catch. That's okay. Maybe we should make a save real quick. Okay, alrighty. What is that? Come here, llama worm. Me? Yes, you. Some kind of sphinx? If you want to open the door above me, you must correctly answer my riddle. Are you prepared? I'm prepared! Okay. Here we go. What has a heart but no beat? A large trunk but no seat? A head but no brain? A big heart but no train? Wait. Give me a moment. What drinks water but never thirsts? Drinks all day but never laughs? Wait, no, that's not it. Hold on. What has a bed but never thinks? What has a brain but 5 times 7? Ugh! I'm never gonna get it right. I'm a bad sphinx! No, no, no! You're not a bad sphinx! I'm a bad sphinx! No, not at all! You need a little practice. Right, Mr. Saitou? Yeah. You think so? Of course! Being a sphinx is hard work. Writing riddles and guarding doors and stuff. That's not easy. I'm kinda good at basic math. Oh yeah? Well, before you guys got here, I was actually writing some math problems. Sort of as a backup test. You know, just in case I couldn't remember the riddle. That totally makes sense. I wrote the math problems on those stone tablets, and then wired them up to the door. So that when you answer them correctly, the door will open and I'll get to say, "You may pass." Wait. Are you the one who's been talking to us through calculators? Indeed. You have figured me out. My name is Undefined, Sphinx of Math. I also could have been a Sphinx of electrical engineering. I did set up all those calculator intercoms. But when all's said and done, I'm slightly better at basic math, so I went with that. Understandable. You know, I'm gradually transforming this cave into an edu-dungeon. A what? An edu-dungeon. An educational dungeon. I see. As you may have noticed, it's a work in progress. I only have a few rudimentary things set up so far. I kinda got this odd theme going on. Yeah, it's great. Very thematic. You think so? Oh yeah, totally. Sure. Aw man, thank you so much. You don't know how much that means to me. You see, my goal is to teach everyone about how cool math is. Do you love math? So to open the door, we have to solve the math problems on the stone tablets? I knew it sounded stupid. I'm a bad sphinx! No, that's a great idea. I kinda like basic math. Really? Of course! So, you'll try to solve my math problems? Sure. I love the pie stand. Ah, I see you found my delicious pie. Approximately 3.14159265359 Scylla cherries were used to make it. I see. The square root of 81 is 9. 17 minus 4 is 13. 1 plus 7 is 8. 22 divided by 2 is 11. I get basic math really wrong very quickly. Like, you know, 3 squared is 9. Just kidding. It's 5. Just a little Sphinx humor. I'm working with what I got. 5 plus 4 plus 1 plus 7 plus 0. Alright. So this is what, 9 plus 8, so 17. Thank you for solving my math problems. You may pass! What's over here? No holds barred. We'll be back undefined. I like this game. This game is really charming. I think it's great. Incredible discovery. Incredible! Alright, I need the Gigamori. I need tree trunks, bro. I need bark chunks so I can buy some wipes so I can feed that thing all night. I truly hope that you have been edutained. Yeah, that was the most edutained I've ever been. Maybe you guys could come over for lunch sometime? I can make tacos. I have this really good sour cream. It's organic. Ooh, that sounds really good, actually. Organic sour cream, yeah! Mr. Saitou, look! It's a poster for No Holds Barred! Whenever they come out with a new song, I always memorize Lil Bud's part. I like that it has, like, Flowey. Oh no. Mr. Saitou, I didn't know there were envoy here. Grandma says that envoy are spirits stuck between worlds. Most of them are harmless, just passing through or hanging around until they figure things out, you know? Yes. But sometimes they're corrupted by bad energy. What do you mean? Well, Grandma says that people are sometimes haunted by things. Not like ghosts or anything, but like bad feelings, you know? Like when someone is so afraid or so angry they can't think about anything else. Or when someone feels so empty inside they forget who they are. Are you haunted by anything, Mr. Saitou? This is so funny. This reminds me of when I used to teach, and like, I had a kid one time, I was like sitting with him at lunch and he just turns to me and he goes, "Have you ever attempted to end your life?" And I was like, what? Like, out of nowhere. It's like 4th grader, and I was like, what? What kind of kid asks these sorts of questions? No. Okay, good. We'd better be careful here. Ow. I see. I see, I get it. Oops. I hit that a little harder than I meant to. I don't suppose we can go this way, can we? Thanks for getting us through that, Mr. Saitou. I couldn't have done that without you. Hi guys! It's I, Undefined. Once again, communicating to you across the void through simple mathematics. How did you even get a calculator to work as an intercom? Definitely could have been a sphinx of electrical engineering. Yeah, you're like really smart. Oh, well, wow, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, wait, I think I just thought of a new riddle. Let's hear it. Okay, here goes nothing. You can do this. You are the Sphinx of Math. One hand, long like a llama worm. One hand, short like a cave bud. Measuring something that flies like a mini-mori, what am I? That's your clue. And once you know the answer, think like a mini-mori. Okay. Alright, so 1 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 9 o'clock. And 11 o'clock. Bluestone key! Whoop whoop! Do I have the key still? Okay. Bluestone is this way. Big boy. Yes. I love that when you're carrying a mini Mori or a mega Mori, or presumably the Giga Mori, they give you like percussion, like heavy percussion. Okay, I have one more small one, and then I gotta get the Giga Mori. I think the other small one was the one in the boat, so... Whoa. Oh my gosh! Mr. Saitou? Are you okay? Brandon, that's my boss up there. What is he doing here? Do you want me to throw something at him? What? No, he's my boss. Okay, just making sure. Saitou, is that you? Oh, no, 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 oh no. Saitou, I need your help. Please come here. I will explain my situation. Yes, sir. Sir, I have no excuse for not being at the office today. I will work... Saitou, please. Find my golf balls! What? I'm in such a pickle. You see, I took the new clients to play golf today. Everything was going quite well until... Sir? Come closer. I don't want to say this too loudly. Yes, sir. I got a hole-in-one during today's golf game. Saitou, you cannot tell anyone about this. I don't have hole-in-one golf insurance. Oh no! What's hole-in-one golf insurance? Is this your small pink son? No, sir. Hole-in-one golf insurance is very important. In golf, a hole-in-one is very lucky, so you're expected to buy your friends and colleagues lots of gifts if you get one. Expensive gifts. I see. Like bars of gold. Precisely. The clients saw my fantastic swing, but before they could confirm the results, I gathered all the golf balls on the green, threw them into a ravine, and told the clients that a bear had eaten them. I came down here to dispose of the evidence. These Minimori. They're playing tricks on me. They hid my golf balls and surrounded me with stone statue versions of themselves. You have to help me, Saitou, and small pink son of Saitou. Locate 2 golf balls, then push them into that bottomless pit over there. As you can see, I assembled a nice ramp using train tracks that were given to me by the clients. They're top-quality train tracks, Saitou. I see. Find 2 golf balls, then push them off my train track ramp into the bottomless pit. If you do, I'll give you this lovely relic I found here. It's some sort of redstone key. Yes, sir. Why must I be so talented? Okay, so this is a 5, so this should go here. The Saitou Ichi. Hole in 15. Alright, let's see. Did not realize that was gonna impede me. Well, I sure am in a pickle now, aren't I? Hole in 18. Fantastic work, Saitou! As promised, here is the relic I found here while I was golfing. You found the redstone key. It's a good thing you somehow knew that you needed to be here to help your boss. Good proactive decision-making, Saitou. Cool. Nice seeing you, boss. Do you like black olives on your tacos? I'm like, okay on them. But if you like them, I can get them. I've been told that I make pretty good salsa. It's mild, though. I can't really handle spicy. It messes up my stomach. Honestly, it can get pretty bad. Once my stomach starts making this rumbling noise, it's only a matter of time. I like black olives on tacos, but it's not like something I absolutely need, you know what I'm saying? Well, 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 what do we have here? Some adventurers, perhaps. Come rest your feet and have some tea. Thank you for knowing that my feet are tired. Is it okay, Mr. Saito? Can we rest here for a bit? Do you know her? Not personally, but she's an Ant Onion. Ant Onions are always nice. Okay, sure. What brings you two here today? We're trying to find the flooded gemstone caverns. If we carry enough Minimori back to their meeting ground, the door to the caverns will open. Well, isn't that exciting? You two must be very strong. Mr. Saito is very strong. He even carried a Mega Mori. So this llama worm is helping you? Yeah, he's so nice. He's skipping work today to help me fulfill my dream. And I know that means a lot, because he has a really important job. He works for Saitou Corp, making buttons for the underground tunnels. Well, isn't that just wonderful, dear? What a nice young man. Thinks I have an important job? Would you both like a cup of tea? Yes, please. Thank you. All right, then. Help yourself to some cookies, too. Most buds your age wouldn't want to have tea with an old Auntie Onion like me. Oh, most of my friends are senior citizens. They are? Well, that's interesting. Why is that? Well, my grandma is kind of a young grandma, so she has to work. She cooks food at the old folks' home, so sometimes I get to go there and hang out with everyone there. We talk and watch TV together, and sometimes we play cards. But I gotta be careful with that. Some grandpas there get really upset about losing, so I try and let them win. That's very big of you. You don't mind losing? Not at all. I think the whole reason to play games is to have fun, so I don't mind losing if it means everyone can have fun. What kind of kid is this? Letting adults win so that their feelings aren't hurt? That seems backwards. Really the only thing I don't like about having mostly senior citizen friends. You have to get used to saying goodbye a lot. Saying goodbye is never easy. Grandma said I still have a lot of practice for someone my age. But that's okay. Because I believe that they're in a better place, and someday I'll get to see them again. This game is gonna go some places. Thank you for the tea and cookies. Of course. Thanks for sitting with an old Aunt Onion for a little while. Oh, before you go, help yourselves to what's in the treasure chest over there. Maybe it'll help you on your adventure. I hope we'll meet again someday. We will. Decaying hunks of tree trunk chunks. Hell yeah. Thanks, Auntie Onion. This game is very funny. It is also going to be extremely sad. I can already tell. This child is so gonna die. Like, I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm sorry you have to be in a game like this. Okay. So we're gonna stop there for this week. We should be able to wrap everything up next week, I think. Unless this pulls a, what's it called on me? What was that game called? The hacker Pokemon thing? Unless it pulls one of those on me and it's way longer than I think, then, yeah, we'll probably be able to finish it up next week. So anyway, thanks for joining, have a great time, have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you guys next week. See ya! Bye!